Okay, welcome to the home of science. Let us answer this simple question. The question reads, use the displayed structure shown to answer questions that follow. So as we can see, that is the displayed structure. Okay, so this displayed structure, it is this displayed structure, it is a carboxylic acid, and it is ethanoic acid. Okay, ethanoic acid, CH3COOH, that is ethanoic acid. Okay. A1, name the organic compound shown. Oh, we have already said it. So the name of this organic compound, it is ethanoic acid. So under organic chemistry, whenever an organic compound is having two carbon atoms, then the name or the prefix of the entire name, will be eth, which is ETH. Now it is a carboxylic acid, therefore it is ethanoic acid. Okay, so A1, it is ethanoic acid. Okay, A2, to which homologous series does it belong? Let me write it here, by the way. To which homologous series does it belong? So where does ethanoic acid belong? So ethanoic acid belongs to the carboxylic acid. So the homologous series for the carboxylic acid, we call it actually the carboxylic acid, yes. So to which homologous series does it belong? It is in carboxylic acid. Unless if they say the functional group, then we are going to say carboxyl group. Okay, so there they have asked for the homologous series. So the homologous series is carboxylic acid. Carboxylic acid. Okay, then we go to B. Okay, B reads, ethanol is an organic compound which belongs to the homologous series known as alcohols. So that is B. Ethanol is an organic compound which belongs to the homologous series known as alcohols. That is B. Okay. Then B1, draw a displayed structural formula of ethanol. Okay, so they want the displayed structural formula of ethanol. First of all, we write to help you understand, let us write the molecular formula. So molecular formula of alcohol, it is C2H5OH. This is ethanol. Then the displayed structural formula they are looking for will be these two carbon atoms first bonded, this first one bonded to 3 carbon hydrogen atoms. The next 1, 2, we have the 5 hydrogen atoms now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is C2H5 done. Then the OH, it will be this side, hydrogen bonded, oxygen also bonded to hydrogen. Okay, so that is the displayed structural formula of ethanol. Okay, next, the same question B2. Question B2 reads, describe a chemical test. We are here. 2. What term is used to describe the manufacture of ethanol from ethene? Okay, so ethene is an alkene. In order to come up with an alcohol, there is a process which we call addition process. To be specific, it is hydration. So when hydration is the process of adding water to an alkene to form an alcohol. So hydration, the addition reaction of steam, which is gaseous water, to an alcohol. So the process, what term? So the term is hydration. So this is B1, our B2, GC, hydration. Okay, so we say hydration, which is the addition reaction of alkenes to form alcohols. Next question, which is C. Butyl propanoate is an ester. 1. Name 2 reagents used to form it. So we are asked to name 2 reagents which are used to form butyl propanoate. So an ester is formed from the combination of an alcohol and a carboxylic acid. An alcohol and a carboxylic acid. So the name of an ester comes from part of an alcohol and the part of a carboxylic acid. So the first part is the part for the alcohol, the second part is the part for the carboxylic acid. So butyl, the first part meaning it is coming from an alcohol, butanol. Then propanoate, it is coming from a carboxylic acid, propanoic acid. So the 2 reagents they are asking for, they are butanol and the propanoic acid. So that is the C1. MQI. So butanol, butanol and the propanoic acid. Then we go to C2. C2 reads, describe a chemical test for the minor byproduct of esterification. Describe a chemical test for the minor byproduct of esterification. So esterification, the process of formation of esters from the reaction of an alcohol and a carboxylic acid. So apart from an ester which is formed from esterification, the other product which is formed, it is a water molecule. So the byproduct they are asking for, it is the water molecule. Now the question is to describe the test for this same minor product, which is the chemical test for the minor product, which is a water molecule. So what is the chemical test for water? So the chemical test for water is that it turns anhydrous copper 2 sulfate from white to blue. So anhydrous copper 2 sulfate, it is white in color. When you drop, you make drops of water on anhydrous copper 2 sulfate, it will turn from white to blue. So we are saying turns anhydrous copper 2 sulfate from white to blue. Then it means we have identified the chemical test for the minor product of esterification, which is water. Okay, D1, the question reads, state 2 uses of esters. Okay, number 1, esters are used in perfumes because of the sweet smelling component of esters. So used to make perfumes or to manufacture perfumes. Used for food flavoring. Okay, so these are the two uses of esters. Last question. Give one similarity between esterification and neutralization. Okay, so we need to know these terms. So esterification is the process of formation of an ester whereby an alcohol reacts with a carboxylic acid to form an ester and water. Wow. Neutralization is the process whereby an acid reacts with a base to form salt and water. Okay, so they have asked us to give us one similarity. So a lot of similarities that we can give here. Number one, in both cases, an acid is part of the chemical reaction. So in the esterification, we have a carboxylic acid, while in neutralization, we have an acid which can be a carboxylic acid, an organic acid, or a mineral acid. Okay, so that is one similarity. The other similarity is that in both cases, in esterification, there is a production of water molecules. Also in neutralization, there is a production of water molecules. So one of those can be the similarity which they have asked for. Okay, so I think there it is clear. Thank you for your time. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video.